Hello gang, welcome to my channel. Jeremy Hunt took a bold step in the pre-election arena on Wednesday, 6 March 2024. The Chancellor of the Exchequer presented a budget brimming with initiatives aimed at revitalizing Britain's sluggish economic growth and reversing the electoral fortunes of his party. In the process, he strategically positioned several measures on the opposition Labour Party's turf, setting the stage for a nationwide showdown for Downing Street later this year. Despite facing internal pressure within the Conservative ranks to implement an expected cut to income tax, the top finance minister, responsible for Rishi Sunak's government finances, opted for a different path. The modest adjustments in growth forecasts underscore the formidable challenges his party confronts. Watch this video as I break down the key announcements made by Hunt in the budget. Economic growth. The budget forecasts a growth rate of 0.8% in 2024 and 1.9% in 2025, with plans for further growth in subsequent years. Inflation. Inflation is expected to fall below the government's 2% target in a few months, down from 4% in January 2024. New Great British ISA. A new British ISA will be introduced, offering investors an additional 5,000 tax-free allowance to encourage investment in UK assets. The consultation period for this initiative runs from 6 March 2024 to June 6, 2024. National insurance cut. The national insurance contribution rate will be reduced from 10% to 8% of pay, starting in April 2024, providing significant savings for workers. Windfall tax on energy firms. The windfall tax on North Sea oil and gas companies will be extended 1-year extension to 2029, raising an expected 1.5 billion. Investments in nuclear sites and green industries are also part of the budget. Child benefit thresholds increased. In a surprising move, Chancellor Jeremy Hunt raised the income thresholds for high-income families required to repay child benefits, currently set at 50,000 for reduced benefits and 60,000 for complete withdrawal. These thresholds will shift in April 2024 to 60,000 and 80,000 respectively. This adjustment is expected to exempt 170,000 families from the high income charge. VAT threshold increased. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt disclosed a notable change in the VAT threshold, marking the first adjustment in 7 years. The threshold, signaling when small firms commence paying the tax, has been raised from 85,000 to 90,000, reflecting a moderate 5.8% increase. Arts funding. The National Theatre will receive 26.4 million for stage upgrades, and tax credits will support independent films and film studios. Non-dom's tax regime abolished. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt made a significant announcement regarding the non-domiciled tax regime, fulfilling a long-standing promise by the opposition Labour Party. This regime allowed UK residents with a permanent home outside the country to avoid paying tax on earnings made elsewhere. Hunt's declaration, mirroring Labour's stance, outlined the abolition of the scheme effective from April 2025. Despite Labour's outward composure, the move will likely impact the party's spending plans if they assume power. Booze, smokes and fuel. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt confirmed the continuation of the freeze on levies for alcohol and fuel for another year. However, the news was not as favorable for nicotine enthusiasts. Hunt disclosed a forthcoming tax on vaping products scheduled to be implemented in October 2026, coupled with an increase in tobacco duty. So there you have it. This budget reflects a mix of tax cuts, reforms, and investment aimed at supporting economic recovery and addressing various financial challenges faced by individuals and industries in the UK. What are your impressions about the budget? Which of the reforms are you happy about or sad about? Generally, do you think this budget will leave you better off or worse off? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section.